Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We here, we back. It's the Friday Night Vibe Check Season 2, Episode 2. Y'all here with DJ Apollo, and I got my special guest here tonight, Hydro Studios in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling tonight, dog?
I'm feeling great, man.
With Season 2. So we talked Season 1 that we was going to get together, but now we here, Season 2, and we're going to have you do, it's going to be a little bit later in the show, but we're going to have you do the first ever performance on a Friday Night Vibe Check. So it's a special night for everybody that's tuning in tonight, man. We here, we live, man. Tell me where y'all tuning in from, man. We want to hear from y'all, make sure you hit up the comments, give us some likes, share this. You already know, man.
Bad show.
And so man, how you feeling tonight, man?
I'm feeling great, man. Shit, man. He invited me, made it happen.
Yes,
I'm here now. Shout out to 716 Live and the whole team. It's about to be fun tonight, man. Great interview. Great new things coming.
In fact, and shout out to you for coming through with the champagne, man. We sipping right, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Let's toast to that, man. Right on live. There you go. Toast to that, man.
History, Friday Night Vibe Check, man. So everybody keep it locked in. So we're gonna get straight to the music tonight, man. We got this first joint here. It's by you, and I know the homie Spills is in this joint too. So tell me a little bit about this song, man. Tell me a little background about this joint. Dogecoin.
Yeah, so basically, I think like months ago, probably a couple of years ago now, like a year ago. Crypto was up like crazy. So you had Bitcoin, you had all these other coins. Dogecoin was one of them that a lot of people came up off.
Shout out to all my miners.
Yep, all the miners and stuff. And then Spills out of nowhere just hit me up and stuff out of nowhere. He was like, yo, Stu, straight up, I got this beat and Dogecoin is up right now. I think we should drop a song called Dogecoin. He already had the chorus and the verse already made. So he says, he just told me to write on this. Basically, he sent me the vocals with the beat. I did my part on it. And then we made it happen and stuff. And then from there, like a month later, when we was about to make moves with the song, man, the damn Dogecoin just automatically just dropped.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that's funny how life works like that, man.
Facts.
So, man, let's get into this, man. The first song of the night. This is Hydro Studios, Spill 716, that Dogecoin, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Looked at my homeboy, told him we poppin', we living a life, and we getting it all over Dogecoin. You taking that L if you don't join. Go ahead and get you some more coin. Run it up, oh boy. You better get you some Dogecoin. Oh, looked at my homeboy, told him we poppin', we living a life, and we getting it all over Dogecoin. You taking that L if you don't join. Go ahead and get you some more coin. Run it up, oh boy. You better get you some Dogecoin. I woke up this morning to turn on my app and I saw me a dip. Me in the holder, you know that I am. You can tell that already got me a flip. Go hit up Elon and cop me a ship. Go hit up Tesla and cop me a whip. All of this gold just inside of my wallet. I know that I just might buy me a crib. Hey, to the moon. Me and Matt Wallace, we been in tune. Catching us up on a final steam. Live and direct from his living room. You know that I got them diamond hands. I went and sell it for $1 to $2. I'ma go pull out a couple bands and I'ma go buy the dip in a few. Look. I'm just like pro to Doge. We can go toe for toe, or we can go blow for blow. There's not a crypto that's coming as close to Doge. So I think we stole the show. The rest of them, oh, we know. We can control the flow. If we just hold and hold, then we can just go and go and go. Hey, name me a crypto that's under $1 with power to go to the stars. Give me some stalling to go with my Doge, cause you know that we go in the mall. Shout out to Billy, that's one of my dogs. And all of the devs that's getting involved. Everyone in it, that's part of the team. You all deserve a big round of applause. Came up, leveled up, got insights from my coin plug. Dogecoin, that new slug. Coinbase, my new drug. Started off with that little bit. Took a risk, made another flip. 3K on my ROI. Now it's time to make another trip. That Dogecoin, read about it. Talking cheap if you don't be about it. Money spent, some new shoes, new whip, new jewels. Second fool, not me. My time is money. I'm low key, won't show off. Never OD, plant another tree. Yeah. We on the rise. Crypto, build a brand for my kinfolk. That Dogecoin, double up, triple up, bubble up, fuck it up. Don't stay behind. There's no time. Life's too short. You better grind. Can't go broke. I move on.
go.
Name me a crypto that's under $1. I would go to the stars. Hit me some Starlink to go with my dogs, cause you know that we going to Mars. Shout out to Billy, that's one of my dogs. And all of the devs that's getting involved. Everyone in it that's part of the team. You all deserve a big round of applause. Look at my homeboy. So when we poppin', we living the life, and we getting it all for Dogecoin. You taking that L if you don't join. Go ahead and get you some more coin. Run it up, 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 run it up. Oh boy, you better get you some Dogecoin. Look at my homeboy. So when we poppin', we living the life, and we getting it all for Dogecoin. You taking that L if you don't join. Go ahead and get you some more coin. Run it up, 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 run it up. Oh boy, you better get you some Dogecoin.
Beat pattern on that record is crazy, man. I was chopping that shit up.
Facts, man. Facts. This record is hot, bro. Shout out to the homie Spills too, man.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Spills, man. He had the idea all along. Send it to me, and then we just did what we do. And man, shout out to Spills once again, man, doing his thing, man. You know, he's doing a lot for Buffalo and shit. Homeboy got his, A game popping.
Facts, man. Now he getting on his engineer stuff too. Back in school, man. Shout out to my dude. Salute.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
Sure. So, man, let's get to the story of you. So, where did Hydro Studios come from? Where did this all start? Because I bet you was already knee deep into it, working already. So, like, how did this journey begin, man?
This journey began years back in the projects downtown Buffalo. It's called Pine Harbor. I was born in Jersey. My mom, she moved down here when I was like 13 years old. And like 2 years later, I had to be like 14, 15 years old. I remember just listening to I don't know if it was DMX first time or Jay-Z. I think it was DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. This was around that time. And then it was Nas, it was ready. I was just listening to a bunch of hip hop music. And
Right, it was the golden era.
yeah, it was the golden era.
Golden era.
So from then on, I'm like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? We was all going through it. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We a single mother of 5 kids. So, you know how hard times go, you raising 5 kids on your own. So you get to see what's happening around this world and stuff. But long story short, the way that Hydro name came up, we used to, back in the days, you smoke a lot of weed. And then back then, they called it Hydro.
We 420 friendly here, bro. Come on.
They call it, back then, they called that joint Hydro. It wasn't gas, and they just called it Hydro. So hydroponics was, grown out of the water.
The Kush, the Hydro, or the AZ.
Yes. So, and then my brother was like, yo, you know what? That sounds like a dope-ass name for the studio, Hydro Studios. And then I took it and I stuck with it as Hydro Stu. So, the HS. Right. And thank God for my brother. And then they got me into my homeboy. I ended up meeting this girl in high school. She had a cousin that was rapping already. Like, since he was like 10 years old, rapping.
Okay.
And he was freestyling one time. So I had to bring him to my house. And I already had like the all-in-one Mac. I was young as hell. The all-in-one Mac.
Right.
And this is when I first got into music. So I was already writing raps since I was like 12 and stuff. But he made me take it more serious and stuff. So he spit a freestyle on that joint. Said some crazy foul shit. It was pretty dope for a young age and stuff. And then I'm like, yo, I got to take this more serious. You know what I'm saying? And from then on, I just stuck with it. Stuck with Hydro Stu and stuck with the game. And right. I'm here now.
You wearing the brand. That's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
You
all day.
The brand, you wear the brand. You creating the market. Man, that's dope. And what's cool, though, what's really cool about when you walked in here, though, is that you was already way familiar with J Heat. Y'all go way back, man. So how did that, you talked about a little bit off camera a little bit, but how did that kind of like, how did you and J Heat from 716 Live kind of, y'all intertwine and y'all meet and stuff in this? Because it was crazy because it's like you come from like this. I've been noticing this, all right? And I've been running into like people like, let's say like people like Brennan, people like CG, people like Tony, like that era. I feel like y'all all like came from a same, because y'all all in the same like kind of circle in a sense. Yeah. Like y'all all came from like that same era, like of when shit was very J Heat is that era. It was like I think what with like early to mid 2010s and stuff that like
Yeah.
there was like
Yeah, even before that, like late, you know what I'm saying? It was 99, late 2000s. It was around that whole era. And I don't know, Jay, it's crazy. I think I seen him online or something. This is back when Facebook was popping. I don't know.
this was
what-
like the
what-
Buffalo Rappers
yeah.
era, right?
I don't know what group he was, but man, it was way back, and then I known him from doing videos. That's what it was. Jay he
Okay.
was doing some awesome videos and stuff. So, long story short, let me see, because I don't got a long explanation of how I met Jay. It was just so years back. You know what I'm saying? I know he was flowing, and I think we met at an event somewhere. I can't tell if it was Broadway Joe's or King's Court.
That Broadway Joe's era.
Yeah,
That's what I should just
there you
call.
go.
That's what the era should be called.
That's
It's
what it
the
was way back
Broadway
then.
Joe's era. Because I was talking, I got Jay just walked it a little bit for everybody that doesn't see it on camera. But I was talking about the era. It's like with like people like you, CG, Tony Boy, Brennan, like all y'all like from this era. And it's funny when all y'all talk because it's like y'all have each other in y'all stories though. It's crazy as hell.
all the time. So we met, we kicked it. He actually did the first video I ever had. It was called No Regrets.
Right.
Yeah, that was straight hip hop. It was dope. It was produced by Exotic Beats. I think he was from Atlanta. This is at the time when I was traveling and stuff, so that's the time I had met Jay Heat. And then we kicked it from there, man. No bad blood, nothing. It's been good ever since, man. I'm telling you, man. It's just like
That's
it's
it. That's
just a
how it's
vibe.
supposed to be, man. That's exactly how it's supposed to be, man. That's why, man, we stay in business with Jay Heat. We stay locked with 716 Live, man, because it's good business. That's all it's about, man. We keep it moving, man.
Keep it moving.
So speaking of Jay Heat, on the first season, he came in and he gave me a bunch of songs to go, into rotation and stuff. Now I got this joint here. He said he worked on this joint with you.
Oh yeah.
This joint called Undisputed. So tell me a little bit about the story of this joint real quick before I put this one joint on next.
I don't know. I don't know the whole backstory behind it, but I know he had hit me up one day on the text. Yo, Stu, what up with the studio? That's all he said. Stu, what up with the studio? So I called him because I'm not a big text person. I'm like, I just usually call people. So I called him, and I'm like, all right, let's make it happen. I ain't got the studio. Like, I think this was after I left Tonawanda. And it was so I told him just come to my crib and shit. So I know him for a long time, so I'm like, I got my own personal studio at my crib. I said, come to the crib, and he already had some shit to lay down and stuff. He had the beat. We recorded it right there that same day, mixed it for him, did a quick mix and stuff. And a couple days later, sent him the whole full master. He was fucking with that shit heavy. It came out pretty fucking dope.
And but the cool part about it is that everybody that's tuned in today, they get to hear it too. So this is the next joint. This is by Jay Heat. This joint called Undisputed, y'all. Keep it locked. 716 Live. Friday night vibe check, man. Y'all already know what time it
Pay
is.
attention
now
to the
rocking
DJ
to a
skits, the
verbal
cuts,
beat.
everything I did behind that stage, the vibe.
Flawless. Jay Heat, Johnny Storm. Let's go. Jay Heat, yeah, still on the same shit. The studios, my gym, dead legends that I train with, flow playing with, propane spit, rhyme more lines than Tony on the cocaine slip. When I hop on the track, the whole phone shift. Gold chain flows coated in the ghost of St. Nick, 5-star veteran. Better than I ever been. I'ma keep fighting, even if I never win. Call the reverend, it's the devil and his humans born. Choose a strong team, that's settled now, move along. A motherfucking rebel when the music's on, but they don't get the picture till the tunes is drawn. You don't want that, homie. Keep it rap, homie. In fact, it's all an act. I can't believe that phone making the funk. Past the curfew, too late, these punks. Now I'm on shit like I'm taking a dump. The most prominent, dominant, rhyming on the continent. Used to have ghetto dreams like Nas and Common did, but those dreams are too common to be honest. If everyone's doing it, then I'm doing the opposite. I peep you lame, you see the same thing. I'm different, my guy. We can never be the same. Always keep it 100 so you can keep the change. They ain't on my level, I already beat the game. It's deep the pain at home. I freeze my veins, I'm cold.
Fleas in my lane ain't easy, yo, I paid the toll. I seem insane, I know. My mind, I'm gonna lose it when it comes to spitting rhymes. I got tons of fluid, none diluted. My words is weapons. My mouth holds bullets, stick the tongue and shoot it. Fuck what's in my way, I'm running through it. You the champ, come and prove it. Still then I'm undisputed.
I wanted to have a crazy mix on that shit. See, that's the shit where I put the extra mix on, and when I put "Step Your Game Up" at the end of the song, I'm just talking to anybody that like to challenge rappers and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? When you hear some bars on some shit,
You had the cuts, the spins, all that shit.
yeah, man. I was just acting like I was like reminding myself like, let's go.
You was on your primo shit.
Yeah, DJ
Yeah.
Primo for real
Your
though.
primo shit. Let me say it.
You
I
learn
can
a
tell by
lot
the
from all
beat
these
and
DJs,
everything.
man. Like, yo, I be watching mad DJs. I see watching what they do. The cuts, you know, nowadays you could download samples of cuts and shit or scratches and shit, you know, all that.
Right.
So for a beat maker, like I used to make beats too. I just haven't made a beat lately. But I used to be heavy on that too in my mind.
It's not off the table though, y'all.
Yeah. Used to be heavy on beats, but I took engineering so seriously, you know what I'm saying? The gear, I love analog gear. I can't record without analog gear. I print through analog gear, then I go digital.
Now, let's talk about that. Let's pause right there and talk about that. Because a lot of people like that don't know music a lot don't know really the difference between engineering and beat making. A lot of people think that a producer does both, which
Nah.
a producer can do both. Don't get it twisted.
That's a fact. That's
But-
a fact.
They're two very different things. So what would be from your perspective your difference between engineering versus beat making since you've been in the avenue of doing both?
Yeah, producers basically he's just producing beats and all that. He's doing all the samples, putting the samples together. Whether he's using an MPC, and you go way back to like taking samples off a bunch of vinyl. Used to load up the vinyl, scratch it, load up the sample,
Right.
put all the beats together. Boom, that's a producer right there. And then put it together. And when they mix that, that's not really a mix because you're not mixing vocals. You're mixing samples and beats and sounds.
Right.
It's a whole different era, you know what
You
I'm
haven't
saying?
even touched vocals yet. You
Yeah.
just working on the actual sounds of the song.
Yep. And then the engineer, he records like basically he gets the song together, finds the right BPM for the beat, records all the vocals. You got the hook. You got the layers of the hook if they want layers or if they just want a single track. You got the verse. You got the ends. You got the ad libs. And then you got the, the intro and the ending. As if they want that. Some people just go straight through.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It depends how they want to structure the song.
That's a fact.
It's yeah, because like, and a lot of artists need to know that they could do this too, especially when you got a lot of producers and engineers that work with vocal stems and beat stems and stuff like that. You could do that. You
Yeah.
don't have to just use the beat that the beat maker gave to you. Say it one more time. You don't have to just use the beat that the beat maker
gave to you.
They could chop it. You got a good engineer. They could chop that joint up however you want it to sound, however you wrote the song to make it look doper, because that's their job. You paying them. I talked to this engineer one day. I was at a studio with Hefe Boss Up. I ain't gonna give too many more details. I don't remember the name of the studio.
Shout out to Hefe.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Hefe.
Hefe Boss
Shout out
Up,
to the
man.
homie
He been
Hefe
grinding
Boss
for a
Up. That's
long time.
Always, man. That's my guy. We was in the studio. I can't remember the engineer's name right now. But the owner of the studio. Shout out to my boy Tyree Himes. Studio.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Tyree Himes, too. Yeah.
That's the
Homeboys
homie.
go a long way.
He had an engineer in there. He said, like, one of the best things that I think I ever heard from an engineer's perspective. He said, "You paying me for my time." He goes, "I could do whatever you want. If you want, you paying me these hours to be in the studio. I could play your song back for you 100 times. I could record your song for you. If you want advice on your music career, I could give you that, because you paying for my time." And it's
fact.
like, and with engineers, like, I've learned something through engineering myself, is just like, you get to be there when the magic happens, when they're first recording a song, and you get to have an impact on how that song sounds, not even just what you do on the board, but how you talk to your client.
Yeah, that's a fact. Build a communication.
When you an engineer, you a coach too. And you have to be, you got to be structurally sound in the mind too, of like knowing how stuff sounds good. Because you got to give them, you got to give them the A and the B. You know what I mean when I say that?
Fact. That's
like,
a fact.
You like it like this, you like it like that. Like when you go to the eye doctor, you want lens 1 or you want lens 2? You want sound 1, you want
ain't lying
sound
about
2.
that.
And it's like you got to be able to, be able to give them options and to be able to, be able to mess around with the sounds enough, but to also be able to coach them to be able to perform at their full potential in the studio. It's a big part of it. It's a huge part of it. And good engineers can get people to come out of their shell.
Yeah, that's a fact. They also got to be comfortable.
Yes.
If they comfortable where they at, as as an engineer, and I learned it from as a point of view, if they comfortable where they at, they're gonna feel themselves. They're gonna feel like they're at home and shit. If you want them to feel like they're at home, let them what they want on the record. That's dumb. They paid for that time.
Right.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? They paid for that time. So that's my best advice. When you come to the studio, just come prepared. If you're not prepared, you go right at the studio. Just know you paying for the hourly rate.
Yep.
If you're gonna write there,
time.
But you paying for that time to be comfortable. You paying for the space. You paying for that atmosphere. You paying for the comfortability,
knowledge and the experience,
and the knowledge and the experience, and that the same shit you want to feel at home, you're gonna feel at the studio. That's what you're paying for.
Yep. And if you at the studio, you want to feel like you a star.
Exactly.
You want to sound like a star on the record, so you got to feel like a star to sound like a star on the record. It's all important, man. It's it's almost in a sense psychology too, because you got to not get into people's minds, but you got to be able to motivate people.
Yeah, that's a fact. You want them to have a hell of a career, so. Basically, what I'm saying, when I'm in the studio and I got clients, I just want them to feel the best as possible, what I'm saying, so they could come back. And then that sound I'm going to deliver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That once I mix and master and add, like we just heard Jay Heat song. I did this years back, a couple years back already.
Right.
But that's my thing. I put my all into a song, no matter who it is, no matter what kind of song. It could be a freestyle. I just did a song for King Fame. He recorded like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and it was just a freestyle. And then my the productivity that I added to that freestyle made him say, "Yo, hold up. This is different. Right. This is different."
That's the best feeling in the world too, man. Yo,
because just an accomplishment. Shout out to that. There you go. Shout out to all the engineers that put their all in the song, no matter who records.
Yes, sir.
No matter what they record and no matter how they record it, man. You can be drunk, high. I don't care. We still gonna put our all into that shit, man. That's what you pay for.
Facts. So I got this next joint by you, this joint called IB.
Ooh, IB.
So what's the story behind this joint, man?
The story behind this song, common thing, COVID was hitting so hard a couple years ago. COVID hit.
COVID had an impact on your music.
COVID had an impact on music and everything. So everybody was doing music from home. So me, I got a home studio. So basically at home, I'm like, shit, might as well come up with a COVID song.
It's
man.
grind time.
This is exactly what I was doing at home in the video. If they watch the video, that's exactly what I did at home. And I was just lazy, chilling. And then I recorded all the clips myself. Me and my wife recorded the clips, right? Then we sent it to Jay. He edited them joints. And I finished the song at home and everything. And then I just called it IB because, what I'm saying? When you at home, what do you be doing? What do you do at home? You know what I mean?
Right.
So what do you do at home?
So I'm going to let you introduce this joint, man. Tell them what this joint called again. Say.
This joint is called IB from your boy Hydro Studios, man. Check it out.
DJ Apollow. From the couch to the room,
it's been a minute.
Back to the couch to the room. I be. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Listen, I been locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. I be. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Listen, I've been locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. I go. Walk around with my vest. Big S on my chest. Superman at his best. I be back and forth on my couch. Locked down in my house. That Rona bug the fuck out. Everybody run around crazy. World the fuck go crazy. News be gassing up daily. Mask on for my babies. 6 feet, man, I'm shady. Smoked out, I feel wavy. Fuck you and your babies. Survival mode. We go crazy. I be. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Listen, I've been locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. I be. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Listen, I've been locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. I've been drinking liquor like crazy. Collect the checks like I'm lazy. Rice and beans I eat daily. Push ups, I'm like maybe. Pull ups, I'm like maybe. My workouts be like maybe. I be playing games, I'm on deck. Online, I place bets. I lose it all in one set. Netflix be on chill. I pour it up, then it's spill. I light it up, it gets real. My neighbors smell it like hell. I be. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Listen, I've been locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. I be. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Run around town just starving. Listen, I've been locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging. Locked up and I'm bugging.
And now we all free, roaming, waiting for the next pandemic because I know it's gonna come. We know something's gonna come. You know, the government.
He said waiting for the next
government. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit back, relax, and make another song for that shit.
Facts, man. Yeah, we locked up. We locked in. I got the studio ready. I'm ready to go.
You was locked up bugging too, right? For them months.
Yo.
Collecting checks like we lazy.
Yo.
Rice and beans we eat daily.
Actually, shit. You see that PA system we're using right now?
Yeah.
COVID.
Oh.
That was a stimulus. That this joint partially COVID.
See, man, yo,
I put some bread away for this shit. Like that's all I did during COVID. All the money that I got, I put towards studio equipment or DJ equipment. Straight up.
That's amazing. And shout out to the streaming world, cause COVID boost that shit up like 1,000%. Straight up, like yo, game streaming, YouTube streaming,
it's everything.
Everything. It just boosted up 100%. Like now, people can make money at home. Just looking at the camera like I am. How you doing? You want to answer my questions? Yo, that's wild, man.
The podcast life is real, man. There's so many people that join,
Yes.
and it's a crazy community now, man. I'm so happy to be a part of it here at 716 Live too, man. It's dope, man.
Shout out to 716 Live, man.
And shout out to you for coming through for the Friday
All
Night
day,
Podcast,
man. All
we
day.
out here just sipping lovely.
Yeah,
Shit,
champagne on deck. You know,
Man.
it's just a vibe. I love catching a vibe wherever I go.
Right. So I know we talked about it a little bit beforehand, but like I don't want to say too much. What we got coming next from Hydro Studios, bro? What's next on the agenda? What we got coming from you? How much can you say?
I've been working on music. I have a lot of music stacked up from COVID to actually now my beat maker. I got a personal producer. I have one from Russia, but that was one person that I was leasing beats from and stuff, right?
Got you.
But then I got an in-house personal producer from Massachusetts. Shout out to my boy The Eagle and shout out to Beefy 808. Those are the two that I've been going to for beats and everything.
Shout out to Mass.
Yep.
Shout out to Mass. I got cousins out in Southbridge.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
So Eagle, I knew him for a long time since I was young, and then he's just one hell of a beat maker. Man, he just sends me beat packs and I just buy it here and there. So, music is definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna tell y'all right now, what I've been doing, I partnered up with my homeboy Ballistic, man, my homeboy Kenny.
Yo,
And we just opened up a studio on Hurdle Street called the Mighty Her Recording Studio.
shout out to the Herd and shout out Bliss. I'll tell you a little story about Bliss real quick before you go on.
Go ahead.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, I'm holding. Go ahead.
Yo, shout out to my cousin Husto. We used to be back on Swan during the Grease Pole festivals and stuff.
Remember those? Yes.
And I was back there, 12 years old, handing out this dude's mixtapes with him. He came with a stack full of mixtapes, and he just like, yo, we handed these joints out. He said everybody that was like part of his crew on Swan, all my cousins was cool with them, so I was like, yeah, I'm with y'all. Let's go, let's do this. And back then, that was 12. That's almost 20 years.
Damn. Yeah. He been
Hustling for a long time, man. And that's why he is where he is now, man. I seen it back then. I seen it in his eyes back then. He had it in him, man.
He's got the drive. He's got the hustle, the drive. He's got the boy.
I guess I would like to have on here one night, man. That'd be dope as hell.
He's 100% into it. The way I met Bliss, man, I met him when I was performing. I believe it was King's Court. I was performing there one time.
King's Court, man.
And and right after I performed, Bliss came on. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? To tell you the truth, I think I met him before that because of Product. There was this one kid named Product.
Shout out Product. No, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Eater be eating.
Man.
Shout out to Product. Eater be eating.
Man,
And
shout
from
out to
him,
Product.
that's how I met Bliss. And the whole. I always, it's crazy. I be telling Bliss this all the time. Yo, that's South Buffalo, dog. That's South. No, but it's like downtown Buffalo because it's right there off of Swan Street. But I always bug him saying it's South Buffalo. But that's how I met him back then.
That's another one, man. You fucked me up when you said Product, man. Shout out Product 716, man. That's a West Side.
I met them boys that
West Side
long
cat,
ago.
man. He's dope ass dude.
Yeah, he's cool. Yo, and they got great vibes, both of them. Great
Facts.
personalities. Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They just A1 people. I love A1 people because you know what I'm saying. It's just them personally and shit.
Right. It's crazy, man, how Buffalo kind of comes together like that, man. It's a crazy thing, man.
Hell yeah.
So, I kind of want to get into a little bit of what I got coming up next, if you don't mind. I got a show coming up. It's at the Rapids Theater. It's on the 17th of February. It is. I'm gonna be the DJ for Gigolo y La Exe. They both coming. They out in PR. They like these dudes. Like they the real deal. They working with Jay. They working with Jay Wheeler. They working with Bad Bunny. They working with all them people.
You bringing the
So
PR
it's like,
squad to
that's
Buffalo.
this show, I guarantee you, is gonna be a fully packed event. Shout out to BNS Exotics, man. He put the joint together, added me on that joint, man. Cool ass dude. But yeah, man. So that shit's gonna be crazy.
That's the Rapid Theaters in Niagara Falls.
Yep, Niagara Falls.
I've been there before.
So-
The last time I was there was with Kaba and Ballistic
Yep.
and Wally. They had a show over there.
Yup.
That joint was jive packed too. I'm like, yo.
Yo, this shit is gonna be packed, bro. It's gonna be a vibe that night, man. I'm gonna have the joint rolling for the first half of the night, and I'm DJing for a lot of the opening performers on this joint too. So I got one of the opening performers on this track next. I'm kind of segueing into it right now. Her name is Nani, man. Shout out to everybody from Jimenez Enterprises, and man, all great people. La Nana, salute. I already know you working. I seen what you posted this week, man. She working with Caleb
Let's
Bishop.
go.
and
Yo,
shit now,
shout out to what's the name again?
Jimenez Enterprises.
Jimenez Enterprise.
They just did the 90 and Friends event. You
Okay.
know, they work a lot.
Keep doing y'all thing.
Facts,
And if y'all need a
facts.
studio to record at, man, come visit Mighty Her Recording Studios. I got you.
Let's go. So this joint right here by Nani, this joint's called Noche. So we're going to get straight into this joint, man. I hope y'all enjoy. Keep it locked. Friday Night Vibe Check. We still here. And keep it locked in because we're going to get to the performance soon by Hydro Studios. So
Yes,
man,
sir.
keep it locked, y'all.
Quiero repetirlo de anoche. Quiero que sea mi pilote. Te llego hoy a la casa. A veces empezando me abraza. Quiero repetirlo de anoche. quiero que sea mi piloto. Te llego hoy a la casa, a veces empezando me abraza. Solo somos tú y yo, siempre estamos bien activos, quedándonos como nunca los dos, sin importar quién está alrededor, hasta la amanecer. Contigo yo quiero crecer, gracias a Dios te pude conocer, mi amor es puro al parecer. Quiero repetirlo de anoche, quiero que sea mi piloto. Te llego hoy a la casa, a veces empezando me abraza. Quiero repetirlo de anoche, quiero que sea mi piloto. Te llego hoy a la casa, a veces empezando me abraza. Ya vámonos pa' party, a beber una botella de Bacardi. No te preocupes, ya no estás mi baby, yo te cuido, you just trust me. Quiero hacerte el amor, a ver dónde nos deja esta aventura. Quiero que sea mi copocito para salir de esta locura, yeah. Quiero repetirlo de anoche, quiero que sea mi pilote. Te llego hoy a la casa, a veces empezando me abraza. Quiero repetirlo de anoche, quiero que sea mi pilote. A la casa, a veces empezando me abraza.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We keeping it locked in. I'm gonna drop right into another song, man. Shout out Latina Gina, man.
Shout out
We gonna
Latina
get into the
Gina.
ladies.
That was a great song. Shout out Latina Gina. I'm gonna
Hold
make
on,
sure I'll do a
that
follow.
joint was Nani. We get into Latina Gina now.
Shout out to Nani. There you go.
Yeah. Shout out Nani. Right. Vibe check. Yo, make sure you keep it live. We got every Friday, man, on 716 Live. We got tons of great shows. Shout out to D'Amico over there with Vibe High. Make sure you tune in and check out all the merch because she got mad dope merch.
She's a vibe. She's a vibe. I like her. Yeah, great personality.
I had bought a hoodie on
That's
one of the
dope
events
gear.
we had on Halloween. I got too drunk and I left that shit at the bar. So I'm going to have to buy another one, D'Amico. I'm sorry.
That does happen though.
It happens, yo. It happens to the best. I was mad as hell, bro, because that shit was fire. It was because you know, with me in the black and gold, she had the black, white, and gold joint. It was, yo, I'm like, I need this. But so yeah, we gonna get into this next joint though. This joint is called Ganas by Latina
Ganas.
Gina. Shout out
Ooh.
Latina Gina and her husband Vocero. You know, they always pop up in our vibe check. So you know, we gonna have them on season 2 soon.
Let's see what they got.
Let's go.
I like it.
Que el que no coge consejo no llega bien. Si no fuera porque te amo tanto, te dejaría plantado. Ya son 11 años, ya estamos casados. La familia me dice que te deje, ellos no me entienden, es nuestro amor, solo tú y yo. Es tan difícil lidiar con tu carácter. A veces no dices lo que haces. No eres perfecto, pero lo busco. Tienes defectos, no eres el único que yo tengo que hacer para estar tranquila contigo, amor. Tú y yo, que yo tengo que hacer para estar tranquila contigo, amor. Tú y yo, sé que tú me amas con todas tus ganas. Yo sé que tú me amas con todas tus ganas. No me mires con esa cara, ya no he vuelto atrás. No me mientes ya, no me mientas, no me mientas, que yo tengo que hacer para estarte con tu amor. Tú y yo, y yo tengo que hacer para estar tranquilo contigo, amor. Sé que tú me amas con todas tus ganas. Sé que tú me amas con todas tus ganas. No me mires con esa cara, ya no vuelvo atrás. No me mientes ya, no me mientas, no me mientas, que yo tengo que hacer para estar tranquila contigo. Tú y yo,
DJ Apollow. DJ Apollow.
The Akai. Love the Akai NPC. Akai. Let's pronounce it right. Akai NPC.
Okay. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get to this performance soon. I think we're gonna do like one more song before we go there. I mean, but shit. Man, oh man.
What you got for me, man? Come on. Spill it.
You know what?
Spill the beans, man. What you want to ask me, man? I'm here to answer any question for 716 Live.
716 Live. Let me see.
DJ Apollo. Who got that sauce?
Let's see. What's your favorite show?
Show us series, movie,
No. I'm like, nah, fuck all that. We talk about music.
podcaster.
I'm saying your favorite performance.
Favorite performance from somebody.
Matter of fact, favorite concert just in general.
Oh,
A
concert.
concert, yeah.
Shit.
Fuck it. It could be one of your performances. It could be a concert that you went to. One that really just impacted you as an artist in general.
Shit. That's tough. You know why? Hold on.
What's up?
Is this like, hold up, can we do like Drink Champs where I gotta choose one or I gotta choose all?
Oh, you
And then take a shot, right?
yo, you want to play that game? We can play that game. I'll
Yeah,
fuck,
let's play
I'll,
the-
I'll fuck you up on that shit.
We gotta play that game. Listen, performance wise, all right, let's go back to who I seen first perform. I was young as hell. And one of my homeboys, well, he was more like an uncle to me.
Okay.
He took me to the Def Jam tour with Jay-Z and DMX.
Okay. Oh shit. So you seen? Yeah.
And I was young as hell. And then after that, I kept going to concerts. When I got older, I used to work for this company downtown. Long story short, I knew somebody that used to give me box tickets all the time
Okay.
to the arena. So I used to just request all, the rap concerts, anything, even comedy shows, but even the alumni arena, I used to go to all the shows there too. So I done seen Fabulous, I seen Rick Ross, I seen Kendrick Lamar, I seen Tiger, I seen Drake. I seen Drake's first album, second album, and third album. And I seen him with Future. I seen J. Cole with Tory Lanez.
Damn.
Fuck, bro. I seen.
Before he got locked up, free Tory.
Yeah, free Tory. And I ain't gonna lie, but Tory really got vocals live. Like, without the autotune, he really could sing live.
Oh,
like,
facts.
Oh, he showed that at the arena. Like he said, cut the auto tune off. Let me just do my thing and shut up. That shit was crazy. I'm like, okay, he had a point to prove. So
Which one really impacted you though?
I take a shot because all of them did. That make me want to go harder. All of them did, man. Watching all these performers, man. I even watched West Side Gun when they first sold out the town ballroom. It was him, Conway, and Benny the Butcher.
I remember them joints.
They sold out. Oh, and they bring the Locks. So I watched. That was the third time I watched the Locks. Shit, yo, bro. Listen, the Locks. Between the Locks and Drake, you know, I'm a big Drake fan. I'm a big Locks fan. I'm a big BMX fan. I don't know, man. I think when I was younger, I didn't get to experience the DMX era watching them live in the concert. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just got to experience his music. But watching them live in the concert, I was like mad young to experience that. But when I got older, I got to experience how Drake really performed. You know what I'm saying? And how the Locks really performed together as a group. And how Kendrick Lamar really kills the stage, man. Fabulous. Don't forget Fabulous.
Right.
But
FAB.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I took a shot because all them boys did a great job. They know how to rock the crowd. Shit, man, that shit is crazy. That makes you, as an artist, go to live concerts. Trust me. As an artist, if you an artist, go to live concerts and learn off of that. You want to become an engineer? All right, shut up.
Oh shit.
You want to become an engineer? My best advice: go to a real studio with all the gear.
Yep.
Book some time. Book like 3-4 hours. Learn from what they doing.
Learn the language.
Watch them do it. Literally watch them do it. They got mix and masters now. Join the program. It's like going to school, man. Learn that joint, man. You got to put your heart and soul into that shit. So that's a reason why to this day, like, I never did a performance without my lyrics on it. My lyrics is so well, hey, without my lyrics off it. There you go.
Yeah.
Correction. I learned that shit from just watching their performances. Jay-Z, all them. I even got to see Jay-Z live dolo at the arena. Crazy. This is a crazy story. Jay-Z, like, we bought the ticket. I bought the ticket. I bought a ticket for that one. I didn't get the free one. When I got there, I was waiting there for like 45 minutes, an hour. The arena was already packed 30 minutes. 30 minutes, the arena was already packed. So we waited an extra 40 minutes after that. And that's when Jay-Z come out by himself. No openers, no nothing.
That shit funny.
Shut the fucking show down, right? He shut the show down and he went, I guess he went over his time. And he's like, that's when he did the London song. What's that shit with him and Kanye?
Paris?
Yeah, Paris. They did the Paris song. He said something of that line about what the fuck is
And shout out Hit Boy, he made that beat.
Yes. He did that line though. When he went over the time, he did that line. What the fuck is 50 grand or some shit like that? I got enough of it. Let's pay for it. Let's keep going. And he went another half an hour after that.
That shit funny as hell, man.
Jay-Z really put on a show. That shit was, memorable right there too. But watching all these shows, that just gave me like I observed that so well.
Right.
So when I'm on stage, I always drink a cup of tea before I get on stage. Get comfortable and then boom, take all my lyrics off when I edit the song and just go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm thinking about it, because I asked you that question because I thought about it myself. I'm thinking about like some of the artists that I've seen. I seen Nas at Canal Side. I see T-Pain. I broke into T-Pain's concert at Canal Side. I was one of them. Remember how they said like people whatever?
The gates.
Yeah, they broke the gates. Yeah, I was one of them people because I seen like it was my birthday week. I already came there. I was sauce, man. I already had the sauce, and I seen like a group of people like I couldn't get in because I was with Fro. I told Fro, I said, we already inside. I'm like, yo, I'm outside of the joint right now. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get in. All of a sudden, I look over to the left of me, and I just seen like a couple people opening the barricade. And I'm like, yo, they ain't security. And all of a sudden, like I seen some people start running in. And I look at the two people I was with. I'm like, yo, I don't know if y'all go in, but I'm going. And And I just go, and all of a sudden I look behind. I kind of look to the sides of me. They was coming with me, so I was like, "Fuck it." We got in, and you know how like Canal Side they got like that boardwalk,
Yeah.
and then they got like the boats there.
Yeah.
So we was lit. I'm walking on the thing. I'm like, "Yo, we just got past this security. Security's running past us, trying to stop the shit." We walk right past them. I'm like, "You know what? We already in this bitch. So we might as well enjoy this to the fullest." So we like, "Fuck it. We going to the boats." So we start. Security was not even there. So we just walked down to the joints, and we just started acting like we knew the people that was on the boats. And then
That's dope right
we
there.
just started acting like we just acted like we knew them.
That's a
And one of
vibe.
the people invited us like, yeah, come on. And then like, so we got on there for like a second, like had a beer with them, and then before I know it, like somebody that I think it was like the person that owned the boat, like, "Yo, we don't fucking know these people. Get them off the boat." I'm like, "All right, bet." Now we in a concert, fuck it. And it was T-Pain, like it was lit. Like, so we got like concert, they got that concert. I seen Joel Ortiz in Rochester. I
Ooh.
swear to God, he
Yeah,
had
he's dope.
like
He's dope.
25 openers, bro. Dude didn't come on stage till 1:30 in the morning. It was crazy. It did his whole album top to bottom.
I bet you made bank off that shit.
Facts. Facts. They made bank off.
Bro made bank off of that.
But I have to say, like, because I seen Talib, I seen a bunch of people. I say the one concert that really did it for me, that really kind of inspired me, though. This is gonna be a little bit off the wall.
Just to be a DJ or just to be like inspired in the
This is
music game
just in,
period?
in music in general, just in general, music, live performances. It was Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. I went with my mom Dukes because she was a big Motley Crue fan. Alice Cooper came with Motley Crue. Shout out to Alice Cooper's guitarist Nita Strauss, though. That
Shout
is,
out to Alice Cooper.
yo, she is an amazing guitarist, yo. She's beautiful, and she threw me like 4 picks. Like we was close. And so the thing about Alice Cooper though was like this dude, the way he did his set for his show, it would literally be a play from beginning to end. Like
Broadway.
every song was chronological, going towards the story of what he was trying to do.
That's amazing.
And he had like all kinds of like people that would come out, like he had, because it was kind of like, you know, Alice Cooper is like kind of like 60s, 70s kind of metalist music. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, it was like darker, creepier shit. So he had like, you know, like the Bloody Nurses and stuff like that. It was like,
Oh, but
you know,
he
it
still
got
put
like
on the
gory,
bed.
like, and it was like, but it was cool though, like the way that he
Still
did
put
it.
on the story though.
Yeah, he still had the story with it though. Like, and even at the end of the story, like, yo, at the end, he chops his own head off in a guillotine.
Shit.
Like, yeah,
Well, like
he
the
goes,
magicians do it in Las Vegas.
yeah, exactly,
that's
exactly.
fucking
Like,
nuts.
yeah, he did like crazy shit like that.
That's
They would
nuts.
have like, they would hold up the head at the end or whatever. Like, it was crazy shit, but it's like
That's nuts.
inspiring to me because it's like, yo, everything went in chronological order. This is so organized. Like, this is inspiring. Like, and it was a show. That's why I asked you that question, because I thought about that show, because I'm like, yo, this show hit differently for me, because I'm like, dude, the preparation for this is amazing. Like, I could like, and I, you know, I see
That's
my-
a whole different level when
Yeah,
it comes
man.
to music. That's a whole different level, right? That's like
Yeah,
a movie with a music. That's a whole music video for like however long that show went.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy thinking like that, and especially with the person that I'm about to play this next song for, that I'm kind of previewing the beat for right now. Cause shout out to the 1,000 Mile Tour, all the homies, all my people.
Yes, sir. Mark Lee, Spills,
Bills, Danger,
DJ
Genesis,
Apollo,
yeah.
Danger, Genesis, everybody on that 1,000 Mile Tour. Shout out to y'all.
So this next song I'm playing is Product of 90s by Genesis. What's cool about me and Genesis is that, and talking about putting a show in chronological order, this all kind of like, I don't know how this segued into it, but it just happened. It works like that. But it's a little insider scoop about 1,000 Mile Tour. When we go to do our shows on the road, all the songs, like the playlist that we're going by, the set list that we're gonna have is curated by me and Genesis. And we're trying to create a story out of it. Out of using everybody's songs though. Like, so it's not gonna be like, yo, everybody has sets now. It's gonna be like this person, now you up, now you up, now you up, because it goes with the story. And somehow we're gonna intertwine into 1,000 Mile Tour. It's gonna be cool when we done.
Shout out to Genesis.
This dude is a
I seen him.
mastermind.
I seen him perform live. Awesome performer. Yeah, he really gets into it. You know what I'm saying? Crowd wise and everything. He knows how to connect.
Dude is
That boy does his thing, man. Shout out to Genesis, man.
Genesis is a one of a kind dude with a one of a kind mind. And it's crazy because I listened to this, and Yo, shout out to the album Product of the 90s. If you haven't heard it yet, go listen to it. For 716 Awards this year, I have nominated that joint for Album of the Year. That's the one that I'll say out loud because it was easy for me. It was a no-brainer. Product of the 90s took it because it was an amazing album from top. It's one of them, listening to it from top to bottom. It's a whole story. And that's why I'm like, I need to do this with Genesis for 1,000 Mile Tour because I'm like, I seen how Product of the 90s is. I'm like, you're the person for the job.
All streaming platforms, right?
All streaming platforms,
All
man.
streaming platforms. Product of the 90s, man.
Yes,
Don't stream
man.
that.
Shout out
Don't
to
stream
Genesis.
that.
So, man, we're going to get this joint, y'all.
Yeah, check it. I come from an era in the last days before the millennium, a golden age before the world was lost to delirium. 93 till infinity, I made it my thing. I reminisce until it sent me to a state like a dream. Rugrats played on the screen, Fuji's on in the back. When the TV used to get fuzzy, we just gave it a smack. Grandma told us go outside and play with our toys. Me and Yam was out there singing songs from Backstreet Boys. Inspired by Power Rangers, I was mastering tricks. I beat the silver off the putty, man, I couldn't resist. Backflips and front flips, not a care in the world. If she liked Brian McKnight, she was my kind of girl. New Jack Swing was pumping out of stereo sets. So many stories that I pray to God I never forget. The older heads was shooting dice, telling stories of their life. Put it all in every world, might not make it through the night.
Yeah, I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, if you a 90s kid, wanna throw your hands like this, put them in the air and say it one time. I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, if you a 90s kid, wanna throw your hands like this, if you feel it, gonna say it out loud.
When a dollar could buy a huggy, now or later in chips. Nia Long had me all smitten from the shape of her lips. I give thanks for Ashley Banks and her casting call. I knew I would end up with her or a Maxine Shaw. This before the internet really came through a scorch, so all the kids in the hood kicked it right on the porch. Mommy had me rocking a jumper, the left strap down with the light up shoes. Yeah, you better step back, clown. Couldn't tell me nothing. Used to hang with my cousins back at grandma's house. She was always feeding us something. The world seemed so much bigger. We grew up so much quicker than I ever considered possible. So now I remember wishing I was an adult. Like, my nigga, you tripping. Just be a kid, cause the future ain't what you invented. Live in the moment, each second of the present is gifted. So make the most with no regrets. This just me reminiscing.
I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, if you a 90s kid, wanna throw your hands like this, put them in the air and say it one time. I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, if you a 90s kid, wanna throw your hands like this, if you feel it, gonna say it out loud.
East Coast versus West Coast, Wu-Tang or the Chronic. We was blasting all of them records, man, good music is timeless. I remember when Pac and Big died, we watched on the news. Funny, I became a rapper, now I walk in their shoes. It's like the candy tasted better, the air felt fresher. To find a couple quarters was like finding a buried treasure. McDonald's had the Playhouse, we had a PlayStation, Game Boy and 64, man, that's why we stayed gaming. Lion King was a glimpse into the world from afar. I had wished to be victorious and facing Jafar. It's really crazy all the memories me and my friends have. We was living in a different world like Sinbad. See, that Y2K had us kinda afraid. The end of times, now ain't nothing really right in these days. Good old days, feeling like they all behind me. That's the feeling when you living as a kid from the 90s.
Of the 90s. Yeah, I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, if you a 90s kid, wanna throw your hands like this, put them in the air and say it one time. I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, I'm a product of the 90s. Yeah, if you a 90s kid, wanna throw your hands like this, if you feel it, gonna say it out loud.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So,
Back
all right,
at
we
it.
back, y'all. For everybody that is still locked in, thank you for keeping it tuned in for this long. We gonna get into the performance now, man.
Ooh,
So,
ooh.
this joint. Actually, tell us what this joint is called. Tell us a
you,
little
this
bit.
joint is called Bankroll. I wrote this like, holy shit, like 2 years ago. I wrote this during the pandemic. Come on. I wrote this during the pandemic. One more time. I wrote this during the pandemic. So basically, this song was just it's just about the grind, the hustle, the hard times, but at the same time, it's about just like your mind about music and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not only spitting about
Mentality.
mentality about life shit. I'm just telling it how it is, man. Like, you know, you get I had a line on there was called a lot of people don't get it. I said royalty over loyalty. I cut you off and stay low key. That's basically like your close friends just betraying you behind your back.
Yo, it's crazy.
The closest ones, you know what I'm saying?
After
and
you
once you
perform, I
cut
got
them
a
off,
song now.
you be like, shit, once you cut them off, you be like, shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, family first because you got to feed your kids at the end of the day.
After you perform, I got the song for you then. Shout out Spills in Danger. Because they got the song about that.
Let's get it then.
For those who know, y'all know. All right, so y'all ready? You ready?
Oh, they ready?
Are they
Shit,
ready?
I'm ready.
Y'all ready?
I got my chapstick. I got my water. Yo, that's the thing about me. I always put chapstick on before I perform. You know what? I don't know why. It's just a motherfucking performing thing.
Come on.
The games you fuck around this song. I'd rather talk about stacking money, I'm gone. Sip champagne in my own lane. Ride around do my own thing. I don't hang with no stupid lanes, I'm gone. Play games you fuck around this song. I'd rather talk about stacking money, I'm gone. Sip champagne in my own lane. Ride around, do my own thing. I don't hang with stupid lanes, I know game. Such a small in my own lane. Reading books go a long way. I've been lost, been zoned out, trying to get paid. On the go, making drugs for a madman. Steady whipping, raising white flags. I'm tripping, but I'm just living. I've been different. Rather talk about stacking money. A lot of bros started acting funny. Loyalty is not royalties. I cut them off and stay low key. I'm with it, dog. Fuck around, I make a phone call. Big up to my real dogs. Do whatever when it comes to cheddar. We all different levels. Hey, play games, you fuck around and it's rather talk about stacking money, I'm gone. Sip champagne in my own lane. Ride around, do my own thing. I don't hang with no stupid lanes, I'm gone. Play games, you fuck around and it's gone. I'd rather talk about stacking money, I'm gone. Sip champagne in my own lane. Ride around, do my own thing. I don't hang with no stupid lanes. My back goes, my main goal. Can't starve, my kids grown. Steady grinding, got another flow. Real quick, cause that's their flow. No half stepping, no more on the road. My time is gifted, I got the glow. My mind is twisted, I see the vision. Smoking spirits, I see the vision. No paper flipping, time is ticking. My thoughts are clicking, no heavy lifting. Easy splitting, ready for a new wave. Cut the vision. Fuck the system, time is running out. I ain't tripping, I ain't flipping. My thoughts are tripping. I'm not a victim. Play games, you fuck around in this song. I'd rather talk about stacking money, I'm gone. Bankroll. You fumble sometimes, but you pick back up and you keep going. That's how performances go. Let's go.
Talk about it, man.
That champagne was great. That champagne was jive great.
Yo, it was though. It was.
You know what's crazy? Hold on. I have to spit that last verse one more time so they can get it in their head. My bankroll is my main goal. I can't starve, my kids grown. Steady grinding, got another flow. Won't quit cause that's death row. No half stepping, I'm on the road.
Come on.
My time is gifted, I got the flow. My mind is twisted, I need some wisdom. Smoking spirits, I see the vision. Modelo sipping, paper flipping. Time is ticking, my thoughts are clicking. No heavy lifting, ears splitting. Ready for a new wave, fuck the system. Fuck the system? Fuck the system. Time is running out, I ain't tripping. I ain't flipping. I'm not the victim. The past just caught up, I'm not inflicted. Let's go. What the hell that
What it
shit is
is.
supposed to end? Shout out to
Come on,
765 J Heat, DJ Apollo.
It's an
When we perform
exclusive.
live, stage wherever, I'll bounce right back and be like, yo, let me spit that shit acapella so y'all can get that shit in your ear.
Talk to him. Big Arts. Shout out to Earth Nation. Y'all know who you are.
Yes. Shout out to Skilly Vanilli and the crew, man. Shout out to everything
Yes.
vintage on Hurdle Street.
Yes.
We taking over Hurdle, man. Man. Let's go.
The West Side outside. The
West Side is outside. My boy
y'all.
Jay, he took over Main Street. We taking over Hurdle Street. Shout out to Brendan. You know what's crazy? He's on the other side of the bridge, man.
Right.
Yo, he on the other side of the bridge. We on this side of the bridge. Yo, we all doing our thing, man. Shout out to everybody doing anything in
Man.
Buffalo, man.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, everybody that commented. Shout out to all y'all. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna read it. All the love, man. Y'all the best, man. Thank you, everybody tuning in for Friday Night
Yes,
Vibe
sir.
Check 716 Live. Thank you so much for having us, J Heat. You already know
Yes.
what time it is out here,
I
man.
love all y'all.
Season 2
Checking out
here,
one
man.
time. Season 2 is here.
Season
and
2
I'm
here.
definitely coming back.
Let's go.
Man, the performance was dope.
Thanks.
Shout out to Skilly Vanilla. Yo,
Shout out to the
I'm about
homie.
to be up there in a second.
Yes,
we
shout out to
finishing
the
this
vintage
interview,
club.
and I'm gonna go join the little party over there.
Word. Bet.
But shout out to DJ Apollo. Yo,
My
you
dog.
and Jay Heat doing y'all fucking thing. This show is dope as fuck.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? This shit dope as fuck. The background dope as fuck. Performing for live people is dope as fuck around the
Right.
world.
It's
a
what
great
it's about,
feeling, man.
It's what it's about, man. So, I told you I was going to have a joint for you because you talked about it a couple of times tonight. This joint right here, is called Loyalty Over Love.
Shout out to
joint-
Danger the Boss and shout out to Spills, man.
Shout out to my
Love
1,000
y'all,
Mile
boys.
brothers,
Keep doing
man.
y'all thing. 1,000 Mile Tour. I'm checking out.
Yes, sir. And so everybody, man, till next time, I'll see you. This is a Friday Night Vibe Check. Peace.
Mama said, young and keep your head up. Them freaks won't show you much love once you're bred up. Tired of all this fake love and the hate they wanna give you. Trying to weather the storm got me fed up. If you claim to be blood with your laugh for, when it was you, I went to war back to back for. Now you letting them pop slide through that back door. With loyalty over love is all I ask for, yeah. Raised up in them projects, so them bricks where I came from. Mama, dad on that same rock on his knees, praying God save him. Older heads trying to stun shit, not knowing he got that flame on him. All it takes for him to lose control and promise him gon' flame something. Black rose from that concrete and that root came from that pavement. Gangs moving silent, he ain't the one to be played with. Always felt a bad hand for being fed up is an understatement. Carrying a weight on his shoulder, different day, but the same shit. Gave him all he had, but never receiving the payment. And those the ones who pay him all, just look how they perpetrate it. And life is a woo, look at the world I'm facing. This fucked up situation got me pacing, but I'm steady chasing. Thick love got my heart breaking, but I won't change it. I need a replacement, so loyalty is what I came with. This the city of fame, this is why I made it. If they slide through that back door, I'll leave them faded. Mama said, young and keep your head up. The freaks won't show you much love once you're bred up. Tired of all this fake love and the hate they wanna give you. Trying to weather the storm got me fed up. If you claim to be blood with your mask for, when it was you, I went to war back to back for. Now you letting them pop slide through that back door. With loyalty over love, it's all I ask for, yeah.
Hey, yo, your family and your friends ain't so happy with your wins. It don't matter if you riding in the Camry or a Benz. All that agony depends on them tragedy and sins. You know what worked for you, my nigga, ain't a tragedy for him. So who you crying to? You don't got no worries at all. Shit, who you lying to? You said you was ready to fall, so what you trying to do? Better keep your foot on a pivot, cause when you're back against the wall, you getting pushed to your limit. It's loyalty over love, and it's nothing that overrides. I don't know them guys, me and them niggas don't socialize. When I vocalize, I paint you a picture that's photo size. You supposed to ride whenever your homie's supposed to slide. Had to cut some people off to get my royalty back. Fuck your love, motherfucker, where your loyalty at? I had to cut some people off to get my royalty back. Fuck your love, motherfucker, where your loyalty at?
Mama said, young and keep your head up. The freaks won't show you much love once you're bred up. Tired of all this fake love and the hate they wanna give you. Trying to weather the storm got me fed up. If you claim to be blood with your laugh for, when it was you, I went to war back to back for. Now you letting them pop slide through that back door. With loyalty over love, it's all I ask for, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. When loyalty over love is all I ask for.